Okie dokie then. Looks like we're going to jump back then and discover which type of fruit is going to come by this time. That was a pun against the title, alright? I know, it's terrible. What do you mean? And welcome. My name is Yusha Anime, and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaya. Now, if I remember correctly from last time, we went into Amane's room, and Makina was in there. And we had a nice little interesting chat with them. They seemed very happy. So, let's keep the happy flow going, guys. I mean, apparently in that scene, somebody told me there was a nip slip or something like that. But that was apparently what I was told. Don't hold it against me. That was what I was told. So, guys, Yukimishoka. So, let's continue. There's no gym teacher in this school, but that hasn't stopped some shameless individual from putting physical education on our schedule. A healthy spirit dwells in a healthy body. It's easy to laugh these words off as a relic of the baby boomer generation. Neanderthal obsession with building character though through guts and willpower, but in fact, it seems there actually is a good amount of scientific data linking moderate physical exercise to positive psychotropic effects. Wow, some big old words here. Personally, having been brought out with the simplistic lesson that basic physical strength decides things in the end, I don't have any objection to moving my body. That said, who's not moving their body? Oh, okay. Are you going to fail first, Amane? Amane's pointlessly powerful voice resounds across the field. In response, there's a vaguely apathetic chorus of yeah, yeah from our classmates. I just caught onto that now. Oh! What was that? Anybody alright? I think somebody fell over in the house. God. Oh, they should be fine. Another enthusiastic yeah from transparently disinterested Michiru. Oh, for God's sake, Michiru, come on. A dopey yes from Makina, unintentionally draining any shred of motivation from all who hear it. A vigorous yeah from Sachi, who's taking everything seriously as always, but her voice cracks shrilly at the clearly unfamiliar exercise. And finally, stony silence from Sakaki, who's sulking like a prideful middle schooler forced to participate in a children's athletic meet. The only one of the bunch with any real energy would be Amane, thrusting her fist toward the heavens from her position on the mound. As for me, without the beginning of a clue as to what's about to take place here, I'm starting to absent-mindedly... I'm staring absent-mindedly up at the sky. And how are you doing today, everybody? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Hey, Amane. Oh! Nanja Korea. Really? Are we going on like this? Why are you so ridiculously fired up?
うちの子たちってなんでかみんなインドア派っていうか体を動かすのが嫌いな子が多くてね。
Okay.
こうしてから元気でテンション上げていかないとなかなかやる気出さないのよ。
Okay.
なんだ貴様ら。
Oh.
こいつもこいつも青病
Wow.
顔しやがって。ジジイのピーの方がまだ気合が。
Wow. I see seeing on old men's dicks harder than you move. Wow. Oh my god. That is fucking amazing. That is an amazing line right there. Holy heck, that is an insult and a half. Wow. Oh. Seems like we've got someone exploding with a weird sort of drill sergeant energy at least.
ちょっと待っててね。マキナ、
Uh-oh.
ちょっとこっちおいで。
Uh-oh. Amane seizes Makina's head from above like a basketball and forcibly carried her off into the
マ
shadows.
キナ、元気なのはいいけど、言葉遣い気をつけようねっていつも言ってるよね。わかりましたか？
She's a right little sadist. Amane's voice somehow manages to be both sickly sweet and ice cold. To send shivers down my spine. Makina's bit of heart-rending screams don't help either. Oh yeah, apparently there are multiple choices in this game. Thank you, comments, for telling me. I think Amane is trying to maintain a relatively kind tone of voice, but she's actually more frightening as a result. Pretty much. It crosses my mind that this could very well be described as bullying. Yeah, it basically is. But considering the current climate of hypersensitivities towards such matters, I'll refrain from voicing any hasty conclusions. Probably wise.
どうでもいいけど、やるならさっさと始めましょうよ。
Okay.
時間なくなるわよ。
That's fine by me, but what exactly is it that we're doing?
いつものスポーツでしょ。バカバカしい。どうして私がこんなことに付き合わなければいけないのかしら。
Because you're a student? Sports? I was hoping for more specific details, but playing sports in gym class hardly seems ridiculous. More like completely commonplace, yeah.
それは私からご説明しましょう。
Okay. Before that, I've got an unrelated question, if that's alright.
はい、どうぞ。
Okay. Why are you the only one in the maid uniform? Oh yeah.
はい。
Because you're supposed to be doing sports. Give me that totally nonplussed look. For a second, you almost convinced me that I'm the strange one here.
この服ですか？よくご覧になれば一目瞭然かと存じますが、ご覧の通り、これは体操用のメイド服で。
I know it's Sachi, guys. I know it's Sachi, but come on. Come on. Sorry. Let's move on. Shouldn't have asked. Yeah, pretty much my mistake. The strangest thing here wasn't her clothes. It was me expecting anything resembling common sense from a student at the school. Wow. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Everyone here is unique, which is not wrong. Everyone's bloody unique. Okay, so what exactly does sports involve here?
ですね。なんと言いますか、種目の名前はないんですよ。
Baseball?
キックベースのような、サ
Kickball?
ッカーのような、ソフトボールのような、ドッジボールのような、
Okay.
それらすべての要素を加味した新ジャンルとでも言いますか。
What kind of extreme sport is this? All I got out of your description is that there's probably a ball involved.
はい、使用するのはバレーのボールです。
Okay. Sachi hands me a large round ball she'd been holding on to.
このボールをあそこのピッチャーマウンドから投げまして、バッターボックスに立った打者が
So it's baseball.
手にしたバットでそれを打ちます。
Hit volleyball? With a bat?
はい。打球が内野に転がったら、打者は一塁へ向かって走ります。守備側は打球をキャッチして走者に向かって思いっきりボールを投げます。
Oh my god! We kick it at the runner!
それが走者に当たったらアウトです。スリーアウトでチェンジです。
Okay. What if someone catches the ball on the fly?
それもアウトです。その辺は野球
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
に近いかもし
similar
れ
to
ない
baseball. When and why did this strange game come into fashion?
別に流行ってるわけじゃないわよ。ただうちの学校って今まで学生が5人しかいなかったから、何をやるにしても人数が足りなかったのよ。
Okay.
それにソフトボールをやりたいとか、ドッジボールがいいとか、いろいろと意見が分かれました。
So you compromised. So you ended up just doing them all at once? What's this you're doing, Sakaki?
そうやって何でもかんでも私のせいにしないでほしいわ、ね。
I think it was though. I think it was.
もう確かに言い出したのは私だけど、
Yeah. See? But don't complain when I blame
い
you.
つまで経っても意見の一致が見られないから、だったら全部やればいいと言っただけよ。それよりも
Oh,
ルー
sorry.
ルが理解できたのならさっさと始めてほしいのだけれど。
Okay. What about Amane and Makina?
いるわよ。
Oh, they're right there.
引っこ抜けかと思ったのよさ。
What exactly?
とか魂とか。
Oh wow, it's a soul. Amane?
何よ、教育でしょ。この
Yeah, there's a difference between discipline and bullying. I was disciplined, right? Whenever I misbehaved when I was younger, I used to always press buttons on things. My mom would smack my ass and make me count on a step. That's discipline. There's a limit though, Amane, and I think you crossed it just a bit too much. Are you her mother or what? So after 15 minutes of wasted time, Amane's second shot of alright, let's do this, with our bewildering match of a mystery extreme sports begins. For the impartial results of rock, paper, scissors matches, the teams are divided as follows. Bear team, pitcher, Saw Amane, catcher, Sakaki Yumiko, and fielder is Irusu Makina. Oh man. Okay, so that means Rabbit team, Kazumi Yuji, I'm with Sachi, and we got Michidi. Oh fuck, we got Michidi. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Our Rabbit team ends up being first to bat. The lead-off batter dons a softball helmet, grabs a colourful metal bat, takes her place in the batter's box.
よーし、かかってきなさい。
Oh wow, okay. Of a grating high-pitched shout, Michiru thrusts her bat out to point at the pitcher's mound, where Amane is settling into her stance with the volleyball in hand. What's this? Considering how apathetic she was, Michiru's gone surprisingly into it now that the game started. Imagine.
みちる様は何と言いますか。とりあえず何でも嫌ってみて、
And she tries to make the most of
面倒くさ
it.
がってみるところから始める人なんですけど、いざ始まってしまえば一番ムキになる方ですから。
See, but I'm willing to bet she's also the first one to get bored.
ごめんなさい。
Well, I'm unaware of the critical analysis she's receiving from her teammates. Michiru takes a few vigorous practice swings, then glares up at
前
Amane.
回の借り、今日こそ返してあげるわ。
Okay.
ああ、なんだっけ。おめえ挽回。
Wow, that's smug.
間違えただけでしょ。人の小さなミスをそうやっていつまでもねちね
That's
ちと。
smug.
も
That smug is amazing. Watching Michiru stamp her feet in frustration in the batter's box, I was perplexed who's sitting next to me on the bench. So what happened last time?
はい。前回の授業でみちる様は天音さんから1点も取ることができなかったんです。
Ah,
それでまあ試合終了後に大きな声で「このおめえはいつか挽回するから覚えていなさい」
I can believe that. Ah. Disgrace tends to be something you want to repay, not regain. I guess the words are kind of similar. Michiru must have gotten all excited and shouted out a garbled sentence before she even knew what she was saying. Yeah, I think you're right. Just a thought here. Might Michiru be something of an idiot? Yes.
私の口からは何とも申し上げにくいです。
Well, no, I'm absent-minded. Possibly, or maybe she has a selective.
ごちゃごちゃ
Maybe she has a selective memory. Yeah, sorry, didn't intend to distract you. Keep quiet, so please regain as much disgrace as you like.
おめえは返上するもので挽回するものじゃないのよ。
She's mad. As Michiru screeches like a drunken monkey, Predator turned back overhead. Amane's first pitch sails over the plate.
ストライク。
ちょっこーらずるいわよ。
She's fuming.
なんもずるないわ。試合はもう始まってんねん。屈辱だ。
Receiving a return from Sakaki, Amane carefully finds her foothold on the pitcher's mound. A fearless smile on her face.
ほら、第2球行くわよ。来い。
Go on then! With that intense shout, Michiru takes firm hold of her bat and fixedly watches Amane's pitch in motion. Looking closely, Michiru's got the position of her hands on the bat reversed. But if I mention that now, I get the feeling her only response would be shut it. Yeah. Guess just watch over her gallant battle with silent respect. Amane twists her long limbs into a sidearm motion, and then a volleyball soars toward the squatter Sakaki's hand at an ideal velocity and angle.
おー、ホームラン。
You missed. With an explosion of energy, Michiru swings her bat at full force, but tragically she cuts through empty air a good 10 centimeters above the top of the ball. Wow. Her blonde twin tails swinging aimlessly behind
ツ
her.
ーストライク。
Two strike.
なんでよ。
She's fuming. Michiru slams her bat on the home plate in a towering range.
あと1球よ、みちるちゃん。
I love this smug.
ちゃんと言うな。子供扱いしないでよ。
Man, I'm hungry.
次こそは打つ。この日のために編み出した伝説の打法が。
Right. Hey, Michiru.
何よ。
You got your hands wrong.
あ
You're batting right. So you're right-handed. You should be on the top. You got the bat backward.
知ってるわよ。わざとよ。どう持つのよ。
Oh, she knows. Okay, I'll leave it to her then. You're obviously clueless. Hold it with your right fist higher on the bat. Your left fist below.
そういうことはもっと早く言いなさいよ。なんなのよもう。ねえ、続けていいの？いいわよ。いつでも来なさいよ。もうどっちなの？
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
いいわよ。いつでも来なさいよ。もう少し待ちなさいよ。どっちなの？
There we go. As Michiru bears her fighting spirit, Amane faces briefly suggests a devious, are you sure about that? Oh, are you sure about that? But she's not the type to think too hard about this sort of thing. Her expression soon gives way to a smirking grin.
じゃあ全力で行くよ。
Oh. Forcefully swinging the ball up in her right hand, Amane takes a step forward onto the mound, throwing the movement of her entire body into the pitch. The ball flies out of Amane's hand, whistling through the air directly at its target, which oh god! It's going here! Michiru is anticipating the beanball, pulls back half a step with her pivot leg, and swings about in a wide arc. Oh. Michiru's vigorous stroke of a bat catches the ball beautifully in the sweet spot, sending it flying back toward Amane on the mound. She actually hit it. Well, I suppose she screamed, so I'd assume so. Well, yeah, you would. Exactly where and how this thing became a legend is a question for another day. Pretty much is. The ball rushes straight back toward Amane, who's still in an awkward position from releasing their pitch. That thing is going to hit her. Or so I thought for a split second. Amane nimbly recovers and takes a firm stance as the ball approaches her. Gaisi! Oh yes, you've got to hit them, haven't you? Turn to the side, she swings back with her left elbow and unleashes a firm right hand fist stab in model karate form. With a resounding thud, the ball is sent flying back toward where Michiru stands in the batter box. Gaisi! Michiru fires it right back. Wow, this turned into some JoJo stuff here. Gaisi! Just stop, please. Just stop. Right off the bat, we already find ourselves in a deadlock. Rather, what the hell is with this development? Sort of reminded of those martial arts matches where both fighters run into the centre of the ring at the first gun, stop dead and just start bashing away at each other, but where do things go from here? They plan to repeat picture paybacks until they just run out of steam? Can't read the next move. Strange game. There's no apparent path to victory for either side. Go, Makina. Hey, Sachi. What exactly is a picture back? Yeah. Let's see. They're still going! Just stop! Who come up with this idea? Come on! Sparks continue to fly as the battle to the death between mound and batter's box continues, so it's a long and repetitive course, but I mean, what exactly are they getting all worked up for? Worked up over it. It's too damn hot for this. I suppose women have their own battles, but that must be fought to the bitter end. It's clearly a contest between two truly indomitable spirits. By the way, Sachi. Just how long is this futile exchange going to continue? So that's going to be Michiru. Truly a thrilling edge-of-your-seat battle of the wheels of mind if I use this opportunity. Mind if I use this opportunity to buy a drink? Nah, I think I'll get it myself this time. While Sachi skewers me with a searching glare. Oh, she caught on. Damn it! As the thought, damn, she saw through me, runs through my head. I make eye contact with Sakaki, who's still crouched behind the plate. So there was a previous offender, eh? Well, can't argue with that. But they're still going! Just stop! So we resign ourselves to watch over their battle to the end. Calm gazes of the elderly watching their overly energetic grandchildren skip rope before their might. Just I'm beginning to think that this fierce clash of pride between Michiru and Amane might never end. Oh, God damn it, James! Why are you appearing in my game? The conclusion arrives in an unexpected form. Jesus. Oh! Oh god, that sounded like somebody broke something. Hey, Sachi?
はい、なんでしょう。
What did that guard just now signify?
さあ、おそらくですけれど、あまねさんが足を滑らせて、
Yep, she broke
足首を
something.
くじいた音ではないでしょうか。
I see. Wait, should that be my reaction here? So, isn't that kind of bad?
やばいですか？
She's done her ankle in! Sachi stares blankly at me for a moment after a beat. Her eyes open and her mouth springs open.
いえ、やばいですよ。
Yeah! As we hurriedly jump off the bench, Makina is already rushing up to Amane, who's currently arriving on the mound. She's not gonna bloody die!
いたたたた。
Oh wow, that was amazing, okay. Although it might look like a slapstick comedy scene if you squint, the atmosphere is actually pretty tense, until a burst of out-of-place laughter breaks it.
それ見たことか。
Michele points toward the mount of her right hand, her left hand resting on her hip. Her proud face is the image of woman triumphant.
ああ、この私に、この私に勝負を挑もうなんて、10年早いわよ。
Does she really mean striking a victory pose right now? You're completely burned out yourself.
うるさいわね。この程度。
She's gonna fall.
ダメ。ごめん、クラクラする。サチ、酸素持ってきて。
She's gonna collapse. Her faint voice abruptly falling. Oh, yeah, she's down. Failing her altogether, Michele's body begins to shake violently. She collapses to her knees on the spot with a thump. No, Michele's dead. Oh, the English. They're not dead, Makina.
死んでないからちょっと立ちぐらみ
She's
が
gonna be sick. There we go. Michele scatters sparkling vomit onto the ground with a sickening gurgle. Does this be the so-called double KO? Sachi, in this case, can we declare the one who stands up inside the 10 count the winner? Oh
あ
wow.
のもうそういった場合じゃないと思います。
Wow, that is some... Wow, Yuji. Nice joke. Damn.
すみません、風見さん。私はミチル様の様子を見ますので、あまねさんの方お願いできますか。
Okay, we're looking after Amane, it seems. Roger. Oh, hello.
どうじった。
You're very close.
あまね、大丈夫？今なんかゴキって曲がっちゃい
It should not by the sound of it.
曲がってたよね。
Probably shouldn't try to stand. The bone's broken, the pressure might make it break the skin.
怖いこと言わないでよ。
No, it's fact. Look, just stay put. Let me see your foot. Amane, supported by her hands, slowly shifts to a sitting position on the mound. I take her right leg in my hand and lift it up to take a look. It's not any worse than I'd expected. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be a fracture. There is red swelling beginning around the joint. Doesn't seem to be broken, but a sprain? If we're unlucky, it might be a partial fracture.
捻挫か。久しぶり。私さ、身長の割に足のサイズが小さいから、昔からよく転ぶのよね。
Either way, it's the infirmary for you. Can you stand?
なんとか。
No, she can't. Don't put weight on your right foot. Just get onto my back. Just get yourself onto my back. Don't give me that. It's not so bad right now because you're pumped full of adrenaline from the shock. But if you overdo it, you'll be crying later. Hurry up and get on.
優しい。どうしたの？急に。
What? Can't Yuji be nice? I'm not going to play along with your jokes right now. You're hurt. Stop wasting time and do what I tell you. Oh, that's a nice CG. Me lucky this. Amane softly leans her body against my back and grabs the shoulders of my gym uniform somewhat hesitantly. You need a better grip than that. Wrap your arms around. Get a hold of my neck. There we go. Got. That's the thumbnail right there. Oh, bollocks, it's clicked off the game.
分かったわよ。こう？
As instructed, Amane wraps her arms around my neck, pushing her breast firmly against my back. Normally I'll be throwing out a joke or two at this point, but this isn't the time. Ah, Sachi, I'm taking her to the infirmary. How's Michiru?
はい。みちる様は今酸素吸入中です。5分程度で回復すると思われます。
Michiru lies flat on the ground, limp as a beach tuna. Sachi's holding a portable can of oxygen. She actually grabbed oxygen to her mouth as well as we speak. I'm leaving command of the field to you. Adjust your tactics as the situation demands. Can you handle it, class representative?
はい。小峰幸いただきます。
Thank you. For some reason, maybe instinctively reacts to my tone. Sachi raised her hand in salute toward me. Alright, here we go, Amane.
うん。
And I bet Makina's following us. Not a problem. This isn't something you need to apologise for. I thought about that response, but ultimately decided against it. The wounded tend to grow timid toward those around them. Better to avoid wording that might make her think of herself as baggage burdening others. Don't want to increase their anxiety. Ah, I see what you're doing. Okay, that makes sense. I keep up a flow of communication standards procedure to ensure the wound doesn't feign tell of pain. Okay, that... I think I can go for another 5-10 minutes for this part. Where's the infirmary? Amane, do you know?
その先を右。突き当たりまで行ったら左に行くと保健室があるよ。
We'll be there soon. Try to enjoy it for the moment.
大げさだな。たかが捻挫だよ。
Don't make light of leg injuries. Soldiers get abandoned when they can't walk.
へえって。いや、まあ。
Yeah, they do.
そうだよね。怪我した子から死んでいくんだよね。
Don't worry. Japan won't hurt. Japan won't desert you. And I won't leave you to die either.
ごめんね。私重いでしょ。
Not particularly. 5 bags of rice or so at most.
ちょっとなんで私の体重知ってるのよ。
Oh my god. I'm used to carrying around heavy luggage on my back. I can estimate the weight from feeling on my shoulders.
あのさ、おぶってもらっておいてこんなこと言うのもあれなんだ
No,
け
you
ど。
shouldn't be.
この場合ね、普通は全然重くないよとかさ、なんかこう女の子に対して気を使ったりするもんなんじゃないのかな。
No. Girls say that. Guys aren't afraid to say their weight. Girls, I understand in a way why, but I think in a way you shouldn't give a shit. Like, if you hide it away more, you kind of make it feel like it's a taboo subject. Like me, I weigh like over 14 stone. And I'm not a big guy. Like, as in like I'm not fat. But I am very heavy in weight, surprisingly for my body size. Like, I think I'm like 14 and a half, close to 15 stone. So, yeah. I'm not afraid to say my weight, but I'm a heavy guy. You're dealing with... you're lighter than I expected. Probably only looks heavy from your height and that oversized chest. You got long legs too, so that must have thrown me off.
足が長いって褒めてくれてるのは嬉しいけど、なんか複雑。ちなみに私の体重って
Just take it as a compliment, for God's sake. My impression was that you'd be comfortably above 60 kilos.
そういうことを
Wow.
言わないの。
As she speaks, Amane sharply tightens her arms into a chokehold around my neck. Look, stop thrashing around. You'll be the one crying if I drop you. I come to a brief halt in the spot and lift Amane's body, which had been sliding down my back, up more firmly around my shoulders.
そっか。今ならユウジ君、両手が塞がってるよね。
Huh? What are you planning, woman? Yes, what are you planning, woman? In the next moment, Amane gently closes her eyes, still clinging tightly to my neck. She brings her lips close. Whoa! Oh! 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 There we go. Screenshot capture. Thank you. Hey. I've taken immediate evasive actions in response to her suspicious movements. Amane's lips nonetheless press against my cheek.
チェ
That was nowhere near his
やられちゃ
cheek.
ったか。
What the hell is wrong with this woman? I've got half a mind to drop her in this hallway floor, but we are dealing with an injured party here. I turn my head to the side to stare into Amane's face, finding her blushing in apparent embarrassment. Oh, that's kind of cute though. I thought I met her for the first time at school, but maybe...
何よ、人の顔じっと見て。
There's nothing. No matter how long or how carefully I study Amane's features, nothing comes to mind. I was entertaining the possibility she might have been some childhood friend I had parted from in tears or what have you, but I'm pretty well convinced that she isn't the case. That isn't the case. Well, not far off, which would leave... Well, not like the lover you were tragically separated from in your previous incarnation, is that it? Wow!
何それ、人を電波扱いしないでよ。っていうか、この学園でそういうこと言わないの。シャレにならないから。
Wow, okay. Parting lips, Amane knocks a fist against my head with a solid thunk. What are you, anyway?
素をあまね。
Yes, my short-term memory is perfectly fine, thanks. Every time Amane speaks, her soft breasts stroke my ear. Breath, sorry, not breasts. Oh, bloody, imagine hearing breasts, that'd be a whole new sound altogether. Is it just my imagination, or has her body temperature slowly been rising while I've had her on my back? She's suffered a partial fracture on that ankle. It might be that her body's beginning to generate a fever. Better get a move on. Again, lifting Amane further up on my back, I hurried to the infirmary. Doc, emergency case, get a move on.
どくって。
Still carrying on my knee, I push my way forcefully into the room and shout for attention. There's no one here whatsoever, much less a doctor. God damn it. Why isn't anyone here? Everyone take a break at once?
うちには保健の先生っていないのよ。とりあえずベッドの上で下ろして、あとは自分でやるから。
There's no doctor? You mean I haven't hired anyone at all to staff this room?
そういうこと。
Really? For the time being, I lower Amane onto a bed nearby bed.
保健の先生が来るって話は前からあるんだけど、なかなかいい
There's also
人が見
CGs
つ
in
からない
this
みたいでね。
episode in particular, isn't there? There we go. They've been talking about getting... Oh yeah, but apparently it's hard to find...
薬
Get
とかは
one. Yeah, it is.
業者の人が来てたまに入れ替えてるみたいなんだけど。
Well, fine. I'll take care of the
で
treatment.
きるの？
I learned the first aid at my previous school. I can handle something like this at least. I kneel in front of Amane's leg and tie and remove her athletic shoe, then take her red swollen right ankle in my hand. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Ooh. I'm going to move it. Tell me if it hurts.
うん。
Her ankle's slender, but compared to our uninjured left foot, it's clearly inflamed pretty badly. Bent Amane's ankle to various angles, carefully searching for the location of her injury. It's not fractured after all. I think the ligament might have been stretched, or the joint capsule ruptured. Taking a roll of medical tape from the infirmary's first aid kit, I loosely wrap it around Amane's ankle, restricting the range the joint can move. Then retrieve ice from the freezer, stuff it into her bag, and press it over the injury through a towel, relieving the heat of the inflammation.
ありがとう。
Hey!
ずいぶん楽になったわ。手慣れてるのね。
Well, Yuji's been through some shit, let's just say that. Well, just a bit. I'm accustomed to treating sprains and burns at least. When I was a kid, I was getting hit pretty much every day. I still get my fair share of injuries even now. Oh yeah, guys! The Grisai Phantom Trigger has got an anime. I found out that the series is continuing on, but for Grisai Phantom Trigger. Now, I want to play the visual novels of it, but I have no idea if they're restricted or not. I have no idea. Hopefully they're not. Because I love the Grisai franchise so bloody much. When I was a kid, I was getting... Oh yeah, I said that.
やっぱり優しいね。ユージ君。
Spare me. How exactly am I a nice guy? I just treated an injury. Anybody would do that much.
そうやって冷たい態度を取るのは、私に優しいやつだって勘違いされると、甘えられて鬱陶しいから。
Oh, wow, sharp. To be honest, Amane's words are pretty close to the bullseye. Yeah. When human beings find kindness, they naturally take advantage of it. Before they realise it, they've grown dependent on that kindness, and lose their ability to function without it. If I disappeared, what would you do with yourself? My master spoke those words to me when I was still a child.
正直ね、保健室に着いた時点で、じゃあ俺は行くからって言われるのを覚悟してたんだけど、ユージ君、何も言わずに治療してくれたじゃない？驚いちゃった。
Hey, he's not that cold. Right then, I'll be going. As I raise my right hand in farewell, Amane grabs my clothes firmly to prevent my retreat.
ちょっと。
Oh, she's
怪
pouting.
我をしてナーバスになっている女の子を一人にする気？もう少し一緒にい
You
な
were
さ
the
い。
one who said that. Am I the one who thinks she should be slightly more nervous about being alone with a teenage male in this room? Yes, I think she's forgotten the leg part. Which has a bed. And her leg is injured to the point that she can... Oh no! Oh man, this just sounds worse and worse the more it goes on. What do you want from me? If you have anything to say, then spit it out already.
じゃあはっきり言うけどねえ私の彼氏になってよ
Huh? Exactly, what?
聞こえなかったかなもう一度言おうか
Why are you saying this?
君のことが好きだから
Since when?
初めて会った時からずっと一目惚れってやつかな なんか冷たい反応
Oh, I remember this now. I just barely remembered this. If I remember... Actually, I'll leave you guys to see what he means. Then let me ask. What part of me did you fall in love with?
そうねなんかダメ男っぽいところ
Huh?
私さこいつ私がいなかったらどうやって生きていくんだろうみたいなそういう男に弱いみたい
I see. Can't say I have a problem with reliable women myself.
あマジでそれって好都合じゃないどうするじゃあ付き合っちゃおうか
What does this girl think she's grinning about? Momentarily speechless with amusement, I hold my right palm to my forehead and run it up through my hair. Look, is teasing me that much fun?
そういう言われ方は心外なんだけどじゃあさ彼氏がダメならお姉ちゃんになってあげる
No? What?
優しくて綺麗なお姉さん欲しくない
I regret to inform you that we're not hiring big sisters at the present time. Please call back at a later date so we can confirm the possibility if there's a vacancy that you can
い
fulfill.
つ募集するの
We anticipate no vacancies until Tuesday. Oh, Yuji, my man.
なんだよそれ
That's my line, idiot. Shooting by grip in the ice pack and give Alne a slap on the ankle. Oh!
もう女の子いじめて楽しい
Oh, ow. Let's see, if you make it a yes-no question, then yes. I think I'd safely be on the enjoy bullying girl's side.
サディストかでも大丈夫私ってこう見えてもド M だから
Monday. Oh, okay. Just what do you want from me exactly?
ねえどうしてもダメなのなんか女としての自信なくすな
I'm not trying to reject you, but don't you think you're rushing things here?
時期尚早という言葉を使う人はきっと10年経っても同じことを言うよね
Oh, come on. Not talking about politics here.
だから彼女は諦めてお姉ちゃんになるって言ってるじゃないね
Starting off by asking for the sky, then dragging out concessions as a compromise in the negotiations. You really do think you're a politician?
そろそろ私も傷つくぞ
Uh-oh. I drop my shoulders in an exaggerated gesture and heave a heavy sigh. I'm sure this girl intends to continue this aggressive pursuit until I tell her what she wants to hear. Yeah, Amane is like that if I remember correctly. It would be a serious pain in the ass if she tried to push me any harder than this. As a point of compromise, this is probably right at the limit of my tolerance. Yeah, I got it. If you want me to play the big sister that bad, if you want to play the big sister that badly, I'll go along with it. Not me, I almost said me then. But anyway, if there was a mirror in front of me as I speak these words, I'd be staring into the face of a man with the word reluctant stamped on his forehead. Might this have been a hasty decision? Indifferent to the shame and regret, Arne beams happily and drops her hand on top of my head with a gentle thump in grand big sister style.
ならばよろしいこれからはお姉ちゃんって呼ぶんだぞ
Oh god. Oh my. I don't think this means you can pet my head whenever you feel like it. Although I don't get so far as to push Amane's hand away, I can't say this is an especially pleasant feeling. Dutiful and clever dogs, as a rule, don't wag their tails when someone other than their master pats their head. So wait, you just saying you're a dog then, Yuji? Okay, whatever you like to. Anyway, this is going to conclude this part of The Fruit of Grisaia. Oh wow, a lot actually happened in this part, surprisingly. Now think about it. God damn, there was way more CGs than I expected. Woohoo! And now we have Harmony, who is we're now got a big sister. Yes. So guys, that will conclude this part of the Fruit of Grisaia for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me. And I shall see you in the next video. So guys, I will most certainly see you next time.